They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Tymee Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. On the give, it's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. They run on the jet sweep. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Hey, Lion!
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. ETN now on 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Red on red. Start team loop. Loop.
To throw is Lawrence. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Brendan Rice, touchdown Jaguars.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
On the board.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So, back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down. Maybe by about a yard as they... convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Schultz is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. We'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
In motion comes Thomas. He'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll take this to about the 28. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Third and 6. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jags offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. Be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. RPO, and they throw it to Rice. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. ETN. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. There's that man again. Another catch. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Stroud to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage. An injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that ball incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
From the gun here on under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Red on red.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports Halftime Report.